Hey, and welcome back to another video. So this is the Nokia C100 from 2022, an ultra-budget Android 12 running smartphone for low-cost networks in the United States. This device is mainly focused on the US budget market and is advertised as having an amazing battery life and many other features, all for a very low price. And in this video, I'll be unboxing the Nokia C100 and going over some of the details of this device and giving you my first impressions as a quick review. This is the Nokia C100 unboxing and quick review here in 2022. So as usual, before jumping right in, don't forget to smash that like button down below as it helps this video get on YouTube's algorithm. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and ring that bell notification button so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Also, if you have any questions or comments on the Nokia C100, don't forget to leave them down below in the comment section. Or you can also answer any questions if you have them, and I will do my best to answer whatever questions you have, and we can start a discussion that way as well. My social media is linked down in the description below, which includes Instagram, Discord, and Twitter. And now let us jump right into this unboxing. Alright, so now let us go over some pricing and pricing history of the Nokia C100, and if you don't want to hear the pricing section, you can use the segmented slider bar to jump straight to the unboxing, so you can jump ahead to that if you don't want to see the pricing. So if you go on Nokia's website, you'll see it says buy it from, so you can hit that, and then you have a bunch of options: Walmart, Tracfone Walmart, Simple Mobile Walmart, Total Wireless, Straight Talk, then you can buy it from Target as well, or you can go to Straight Talk and Consumer Cellular's own retail stores and buy them as well. Tracfone is only sold at Walmart because it's a Walmart brand, as I can remember. And this thing initially shipped for, or was sold for $50. So this was a $50 phone throughout. However, if you go on to, for example, let's do, where's Target? Let's do Tracfone Target. So if you go there, you'll see some time. There you go. So it's $29.99 now. So it has actually gone down quite a lot in price, initially from $50. I got it for the price on screen here, so $24 off eBay, locked onto the Walmart Tracfone. This one is the Tracfone one, as you can see there. It says Tracfone, that's the Tracfone logo. Walmart Family Mobile, aka Tracfone. So you can get it for cheaper on eBay if you look. They're still brand new, as you can see, and they're selling at a discounted price right now. As you can see, registered at $50, but now is at $29.99. It's going for cheaper on eBay, like I said, but Walmart is still selling it for $39 for some reason, but whatever. And here are some more prices online. As you can see, Walmart sells the Total by Verizon, meaning Total Wireless by Verizon, for $40, but it then sells the Straight Talk C100 for just $29.88. Usually they usually copy each other. Verizon will copy Tracfone, Tracfone will copy Total. They just keep copying each other when it comes to prices. So if one drops, all of them drop to compete, because the budget market is very sensitive and people switch between networks so fast. But yes, a bunch of prices, but you can get them on eBay, OfferUp, and Mercari as well. You should check those out for considerably cheaper price. I got it for $24, but it's still a Walmart Family Mobile phone, aka Tracfone. So definitely look around. You can probably get a better deal on this phone. And if it's brand new, it's brand new. You're still gonna use it on that network, and you still have to buy the contract separately or the service separately. So that's there. Now, as you can see, the reviews on this phone aren't too great, 2.1 out of 5. That's because a lot of people had complained about the performance on this phone. However, I'll still give you my review on this phone and what I think of this device after using it for a week. That is the full review, which I'll do in a week's time. But as far as today goes, we'll do a unboxing and a quick review. So let's now jump into the unboxing. Alright, so first let us have a quick go around of the box itself. So up front it says Walmart Family Mobile there with a picture of the phone, 4G LTE, buy a no contract service plan to make your purchase complete, plan sold separately, bunch of technical specifications over there. So Nokia C100, as you can see there, with the display and all that stuff. Moving to this side, Walmart Family Mobile. At the bottom there's just some barcodes and stuff. This side again, Walmart Family Mobile, and some information there, hearing aid compatible. I think this box or this particular unit is like a tester unit, testing GCA packaging, repair, electronics, that's the model number. I covered that up because I don't know what it is. It's a barcode of some sort, brand new, fully functional. Usually these don't come on boxes, and this box has been taped up. As you can see, the tape has been cut, of course, for the flap-like thing, which I'll show you in a bit. So if you work at Walmart and you're watching this, let me know what this means. Is this like a pre-release box just sent to Walmart for testing or whatever, or what is this? I don't know. I bought this off eBay anyway. So at the top, the phone cannot be activated unless scanned at the register. The previous owner or the guy who sold this on eBay already has done that. Then there's a bunch of stuff at the back. I'm not reading all of that. There's a label over there, some UPC SLP information, Walmart stuff, tested box, BKT, whatever, and there's a barcode over there as well. Going inside the box, because there's a flap here with a bit of Velcro, which is quite nice. And then you have the phone itself and all the specifications. We'll talk about all the specs now, but if you want to read all of them, you can pause now and read all the specs. And then there's the phone. The phone is inside the plastic, as you can see there. Battery life and all that stuff. Here are the plans that are capable with this phone. So $24 a month, $29, $39, $49, $74. Those are your plans, etc., etc. And now, let us unbox this thing. We have a knife here. Let us go ahead, cut the seal, like that. Go ahead, and this box definitely has taken a lot of abuse. As you can see, it's not in the best of shape. Doesn't seem to just come off like that for some reason. The box seems to be stuck. Huh. Oh, there's a double. Okay. I think there's a... Huh. That's weird. Let's actually go to the bottom then. It didn't want to come up from the top. It seemed to be like pasted. But hopefully that will do. Alright, and I had to actually rip the bottom off because it wasn't coming out properly. And that's the rest of the box. Let's leave that to the side. So here's the phone. Let's leave it down. This should come up like that. There we go. That comes off. You have the phone up top. Let's actually leave this to a side for now. Leave it over there. Then we have the battery, of course. We have the battery there, model number, there you go, part number. Let's take the battery out. They advertise this as being a phone with a really good battery life. So there are the battery specs. So it's a 2,920 milliamp hour battery, actually 3,000, but that's the nominal rate, but the maximum is 3,000 milliamp hours, as you can see there. Let's keep that to a side. We have the back cover. Weird that it doesn't come pre-installed, but whatever, because there's only one color of this phone. This is only available in black, so having the back cover separately makes no sense, but whatever. Then we have the power brick over here, model number, part number, there you go. It is a standard Nokia power brick. I think I have one of these already, as you can see. Standard Nokia power brick, that's nice. And then we have the USB-C charging cable, of course, model number, part number mentioned there. You can read that. There you go. And USB-C charging cable, always good to have more of these. So there you go, it is USB-C. So let's also go into the box, see what else we have here. Bunch of other stuff, Nokia C100, start guide, family mobile terms and conditions, whatever. And this, we have an attention card or whatever that is. And there's a start guide like thing with a code. So don't know what that code is, not going to show you that. Family mobile, blah, 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 whatever. And that's all. So now let's go back to the start to show. So here's the phone itself. Let's take it out. Oop, there are serial numbers and stuff at the back. Okay, so that's the phone itself. Let's take the cover off. It says peel over here. And this is the phone itself, as you can see. Now let's go ahead and put in the battery. So here's the battery itself. And let's go ahead, flip it over. Don't want to put any serial numbers on camera here. And there you go. This is how the battery goes into the device. The connectors are over here. So push it in like that. Then put your case, your rear cover like that. And then flip it over. Let's power it on. and I'll go ahead and set this thing up and be right back. Alright, so the phone is already set up, but firstly let's have a quick go around of the device itself. So up front, as you can see, the front facing camera is over here, and then we have the earpiece over there, the display is there as well. And then over here we have the Nokia logo down there. Of course, it's an older style design, so you're not gonna get a bezel-less display. Of course, this thing has quite large bezels. Moving on to the bottom of the phone, we have the microphone and USB-C connector. Moving on to this side, we have a place to put your finger and open the back cover. We have the power button and the volume rockers over there as well. Moving to the top of the phone, we have a headphone jack, so that's nice. We also have another microphone over there. And on this side, we have nothing. Moving to the back of the phone, we have Nokia branding and the single camera plus the rear-facing LED flash. We have the speaker down here as well as a Tracfone logo there as well. Alright, so here the phone is all set up and good to go. And as for first impressions, it's not a rocket ship, but it gets the job done. It is, of course, on the slower side. As you can see, when you open apps and stuff, they do take a while to load. Simple stuff like even settings, the closing, there you go, it kind of stutters there. It is a slow phone, but originally for 50 bucks you can't really complain. And now even cheaper if you just want a phone on the side that has really good battery life and you just need it for its battery, this thing is perfect. Of course, as time goes by, when you start filling this thing up, it's going to start slowing down even more. But out of the box, there's not much bloatware as well. As you can see, there's Swish and My Sites, not too much in terms of bloatware. Verizon phones usually have way more bloatware than this. And the best part about this phone is you don't need to buy the carrier or the package to use this phone. So if you want a phone that you want to use on a virtual number using an e number or an app number, whatever you want to call it, you can go to the Play Store and download those virtual numbers. If you want a phone just to use a virtual number, you can go ahead and buy this thing, because you don't have to have the package to open this phone and start running it. Because for example, my 2V Tela with Verizon, the Nokia 2V Tela, when I bought that, I actually had to pay for the plan before I was allowed into the Android OS. I wasn't allowed onto the OS. It kind of stopped me on the Verizon setup screen, and there was no way to bypass it at the time. So I had to pay for the plan. This thing, it doesn't have to. You can straight up go into the OS and start using it, even if you haven't purchased a plan. And like it said on the box, you actually have to purchase it separately. And I didn't purchase it, and the phone still lets me in. So if you want to use this phone on an eSIM, there you go. You can start using it right up after downloading whichever eSIM application you want off the Play Store. So in terms of first impressions, of course, the build quality, it's made out of plastic. It is a plasticky phone. It isn't too bad, honestly. The 2V Tela, the Nokia 2V Tela, I don't have that thing right now here to compare. It's another cheapo budget Android phone I unboxed from Nokia a few months ago. That thing actually feels worse than this. This thing has a nice smooth back, but it's got a slight texture to it. But I like the back, and it's not too plasticky. It is actually quite rigid. It's not overly plasticky. And this thing also has a face unlock feature, which is relatively fast. Let me unlock it and show you. So let's lock it and unlock. There you go. So it's decently fast. It's a decent face unlock feature if you have that, if you want that, and then you have the pattern and passcode unlocks as well. So decent face unlock. Of course, it's going to be camera based, so don't expect it to work perfectly all the time, and it doesn't work at night, so that's a good feature. This thing is also splash resistant, so that's good. It has some water resistant coating, well, not water resistant, splash resistant, but it still repels water, and if you spill your drink on this or water on this, it's not going to destroy this phone. So it does have a splash resistant coating. So now let's go ahead and jump into all the tech specs of this phone. If you want the tech specs, so it uses a nano SIM. The SIM of this phone is already inside. It comes with a SIM, you just have to buy the package. It was released on January 5th of 2022, uses an IPS LCD screen. The screen is 5.4 inches diagonally like that, with a resolution of 720p by 1440 pixels, so 720p by 1440, which is a 720p display, which gives it a aspect ratio of 18:9 and a 295 25 ppi pixel density. It runs Android 12. Let me show you. You go to wallpaper and style, and straight forward you can see that that is Android 12, so you can customize it using all of that stuff. The processor on this thing, it's a MediaTek Helio, so yeah, MediaTek processors aren't the best in terms of security and stuff, but at this price range, that's what you get. MediaTek Helio A22 MT6761. So MediaTek Helio A22 variant MT6761, which is a 12 nanometer processor. It's built on the 12 nanometer process. It's a quad-core processor clocked in at 2 gigahertz, and it has a PowerVR GE8320 as its GPU as well. This thing has an internal storage of 32 gigs, upgradable with the SD card expansion up to 256 gigs, which is quite nice. Let me show you. It actually said so on the box. There we go. Upgradable to, where is that? There you go. Upgradable up to 256 gigs, so that's really nice. So you have a lot of storage there, and it has internal 32 gigs. It has 3 gigs of RAM as well. The rear-facing camera, the single rear-facing camera, is an 8 megapixel autofocus camera with a single LED flash as well, and it can record video at 1080p at 30 fps. This thing also has a front-facing camera for video calls, and that is a 5 megapixel shooter that can record video at 720p at 30 fps as well. In terms of additional technology, it has Bluetooth 5.0, it has a GPS, and then it is of course USB-C, as you can see there, USB-C 2.0. Let me bring that closer here. There you go. The microphone is next to it. USB-C 2.0, so it's slightly an older technology, but hey, that's what you get at this price range. It doesn't have NFC, of course, and it doesn't have radio as well. The battery on this thing is a 3000 milliamp hour removable battery, and according to the reviews, the battery life on this thing, let me okay, there we go. Just reposition myself. The battery life on this thing in terms of talk time is about 14 hours of talk time, and it has a standby time of about roughly 20 days-ish. So 14 hours of talk time plus 20 days of standby time, which is really, really nice. Okay, so as you can see, I've customized the phone the way I like. I've changed the wallpaper, and something else I noticed is that in the background, this thing starts to download, auto-download actually, a bunch of bloat apps. I said earlier it didn't have bloat apps, but it auto-downloads them. I'm pretty sure they got paid by these app companies to have some of their crappy apps auto-downloaded. There was some horoscope app, and then some crappy game, Crash Royale knockoff looking thing, and some other bunch of really crappy stuff that it started auto-downloading. So you may want to delete those once they start auto-downloading. I don't think there's a way you can actually stop it, but I haven't even logged into my account. As you can see, it's still not logged in. I have not logged into my Google account with this phone, so that's kind of weird. But yeah, Pandora, I think, also installed by itself. It wasn't there when I saw it in the beginning. So it just started installing by itself. So that's kind of annoying, but I've seen it in budget phones like this before. But overall, a very interesting phone that I hope to get to know better in the coming week, and then eventually give you my full review on it. Of course, it's an ultra budget phone. I don't expect too much from it, but I've used a lot of ultra budget Nokia phones in the past, and they were hit or miss, but hopefully this one is better. I know the reviews on this were bad, but I'm going into this as a fresh slate, so that nothing is messed with, or my final opinion is not messed with. I'm not gonna take notice of those reviews. So within a week, I'll give you my full review on this phone, so definitely stay tuned for that. So this was the unboxing and quick review of the Nokia C100 here in 2022. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you honestly did, don't forget to smash that like button down below, as it helps this video get on YouTube's algorithm. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and ring that bell notification button so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. If you have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave them down in the comment section below. We can start a discussion, or I can answer your questions. My social media is also linked down in the description below, which includes Instagram, Discord, and Twitter. Thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video.